Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams this Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Nittany Lions kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keeps it himself and gets to first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Trying play action. Right on the money.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Rocco Beck. Hit the portal, came over from Iowa State. He's the one that will be called on to keep this offense churning.
Well, and it goes without saying you're expecting big things from this quarterback, particularly in this game based on who they're playing. But when you're watching this guy
turning it on, he'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Nittany Lions, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. looking to fire. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Pulled down for the tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Unleashes one. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
He gets a block. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Special teams proving to be special.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Finds his tight end. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Got it in the middle. It's Norton. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Rides the option. He keeps it. There's a crease. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Howie Rowe will give us an update on his condition. Using his legs, it's Boston. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Ready to try the point after.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Got it. Could not make his way to the corner.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score. On to attempt to try. Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fears the pressure. He'll get rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Culliver. Gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. You can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB. Not many guys do it as well as that.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Keep it on the ground. And it's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Back to throw, it's Beck. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Penn State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the draw. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneak in the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Norton. Runs through a man. He might have just keeps moving. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop him. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And it's a sack.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Marshall will be forced to punt. They won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The run inside. It's Hansen. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
first down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Beck. Going downfield for the big play. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And David,
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Deep shot for the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Hansen. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throws toward the end zone. Now one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. Off the play fake on first down. And that one's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Got maybe a yard, third down and 9 coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
He's got great speed. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down. But when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first. He now has 80 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, that D-tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. To throw, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They go right back to him. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Off-play action on first down. Fires downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. And they're able to get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off-play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You got to love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
He lobs one high down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And it's just been that kind of...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
Could be an alley. Headed to the end zone, and he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up the short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Run inside. It's Boston.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They give it to him again, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Turner. Turns it loose deep. Goes high to pull it in. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Meadows. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Running inside, it's Boston. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Calls his own number. That's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in content.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, this has been such a positive experience. They brought this transfer wide receiver in for a reason. They needed him to bolster their wide receiving core and be a bigger piece of this offense, and he has delivered on all of those. I've seen him talking to all the other guys, keeping guys motivated and hyped. It is so exciting to see what the future holds for this transfer. He has fit right in here today in his first game. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. They'll go right back to the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's People. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.